headlines. NSC and IM appeals to all NPGs to be part of the solution. Protesters form massive human chain in Imphal East. And ahead of Ayodhya verdict, 4,000 paramilitary force rushed to UP. Hello, this is Times of Manipur. You're watching the news at 1. I'm Mandira, and now the news in detail. The NSC and IM has made an appeal to all the Naga political groups to get on board the bus of the framework agreement and be a part of the final solution as per media reports. NSCN with open heart appeals and invites all our brothers and sisters in different groups to get on board the bus of framework agreement and be a part of the final solution in the greater interests of the people and peace and progresses in the land. An MIP release stated on Thursday, taking account of the commitment and assurance of the Government of India on the issues of Naga, national flag and constitution to resolving them at the earliest time. The NSC and IM said the two parties have mutually agreed upon to go for final touch on the agreed competencies for conclusion. It therefore maintained that when the Government of India is prepared to make the final agreement with the NSC and IM on the basis of the framework agreement, all Nagas should also be equally prepared. Against the backdrop of Indo-Naga agreement that came to reach on October 31st last behind closed door in New Delhi, the Citizens Club Soibum Lekai, Wangkai Kuno today staged an alert human chain protest at Soibum Lekai of Imphal East under the aegis of Kokomi. Several volunteers of local Mehrapaibi organizations of Soibum Lekai, Wangkai Kuno and Hafiz Hatta, members of Citizens Club along with students and staff of YSHYS School, Soibum Lekai and Hali English School Wangkai Kuno took part in the demonstration. Meanwhile, a large number of students of Johnstone High Secondary School, Imphal, also formed human chain in front of the school gate this morning. Kurai area also witnessed similar protest by students from various schools in the area. The protesters chanted slogans demanding prompt disclosure of the terms of agreement of the Government of India and NSC and IM recently reached between the two sides ahead of the final settlement.
Wangkai Kuno Soibum Lekai amadi Hatagi Mehrapaibi sing amadi Usu School Heli School Lekai sida leiriba school mayam punna Kokomi gi khongjang asida khoi solidarity utpoina khoi sinjabani ngasi.
The center has issued advisory to all states to remain alert and rushed around 4,000 paramilitary personnel to Uttar Pradesh ahead of the crucial Supreme Court verdict on Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid dispute case, a media report said. Railway Police has also cancelled leave of its force and stepped up vigil at 78 major stations and on trains as part of security preparedness, according to media reports. It is in its 7-page advisory to all the zones, the Railway Police Force directed all its zonal establishments to deploy security personnel escorting trains. They have also been asked to step up vigil at all potential hotspots which could either be a site for any violence or could be used to hide explosives ahead of the verdict. Now we have a short commercial break, but coming up next, awareness program on women and child trafficking among tribals, means of protection held at TRI Imphal.
Classic Hospitality Training Institute, a unit of Babina Healthcare and Hospitality Industries Private Limited, initiated by Classic Group of Hotels, brings exciting short-term course, 3 months course in front office operations, 3 months course in food and beverages service operations, 45 days course in personality development and soft skills. Eligibility 12 pass and 18 years to 30 years. Fee structure rupees 15,000 for 3 months and rupees 10,000 for 45 days training. 100% placement assistance with free uniform and study material. Please contact Classic Hospitality Training Institute, Center 1, Babina Diagnostics Building, or Center 2, Hotel Imphal by the Classic.
Welcome back. Tribal Research Institute, Manipur and All Tribal Students Union, Manipur, in partnership with Department of Social Welfare, Government of Manipur, under the aegis of Ministry of Tribal Affairs, today organized an awareness program on women and child trafficking among tribals' means of protection at the auditorium of Tribal Research Institute, Chungmairong, Imphal. Additional Chief Secretary, Tribal Affairs and Hills, Government of Manipur, Letkogin Haukip, President of Atsum, Wario Shatshang, Program Officer, State Child Protection Society, Mala Lisham, and several others attended the event. Speaking at the event, Letkogin Haukip said that in the year 2013-2016, the rate of human trafficking was very high in the hill districts of Manipur, that even newly born babies were trafficked. He added that mostly young children have fallen prey to human traffickers. Letkogin Haukip questioned the idea behind parents sending their children to outside educational institutes for study, even though there are so many institutes in the state. Manipur police arrested 2 active cadres of the proscribed UNLF during counter-insurgency operation at Singjamei Chingamathak, Imphal yesterday. They have been identified as MD Nizamuddin, aged 46, of Urup Chingalekai, and Chingakham David Meitei, aged 32 years, of Kaira Wangkhem. Acting on a tip-off, the UNLF cadres were arrested by a team of Imphal East Police under the supervision of Deputy Superintendent of Police, Commando Imphal East KH Herojit. Upon interrogation, it was learnt that both the cadres had visited Tamu in Myanmar to meet one Richard of UNLF. Reportedly, the corps also seized 1 Honda Activa, a Honda Dio, and 2 mobile handsets from their possession. The seized items along with the apprehended cadres were later handed over to Singjamei police station for further legal course of action. A one-day Mao market is open today in front of Ideal Club of Sagolban Tera in Imphal West. The temporary market is jointly organized by IPSA, Mao Market Coordinating Council, and other local clubs and organizations. A team of Imphal East Commando, including women police personnel under the supervision of Additional Superintendent of Police Operations Imphal East T.H. Krishna Tombi, conducted combing operation at Andhra parking area of Imphal East this morning. Around 94 persons were verified, while 4 persons were picked up and handed over to Porompat police station for further verification. Lions Club of Wangjing, Lions Club of International District 322D organized an international level peace poster contest at Wangjing and Kongjom yesterday. Altogether, 70 students of IRE College of Teachers Education, Wangjing and Kongjom Standard English School participated in the contest held on the theme Journey of Peace for class 6 to 8. At the event, Lions Club of Wangjing felicitated National Awardee Mutum Tumbi Macha Singh, headmaster of Tekcham Upper Primary School.
Response to contest no common to Sinjam. Amana Kuzomgi Standard English School. Sega branch of the Ayarida, Nanga School, Progressive, Academy, October School, Marimagi, Hansinaka, and I see you know, say when I see Lions Club ki yam member of Mutum to the sing. And the key India was national best teachers award ki national award to give when
Time for another short break. Do stay tuned.
Kamaina state asiki examination da nang top oy ibano ba aina su kan hona ba aduga position manung phawo chandaba
larik yamna pabana su larik yamna haigani mak yam phangani habde langani aikoi bu takpi tambiriba osa singdugi way of teaching and guidelines singdugi makhayamna ponbrana khali wahase sangdoknaragomse ngasi aina mai paknise Mukta Tutorials credit pizak. Mukta Tutorials. Handaki oina class 10 amadi 12 thagadaba students singi revision class lakliba November 14 gi hauzaragani.
Center asida hena khudong chaba amana subject amagi course fee supnadagi lupa 3,300 na oigani.
Kaubiraganu Mukta Tutorials Kwakathil Mayai Koibi opposite Millennium Institute of Science.
Welcome back. New Age Progressive Farmers Club and Thaubal Kekman Apunba Merapaibi organized a torch rally last night in support of the ongoing statewide Kokomi-led agitation. The rally started from Kekman Zila Kaithel and culminated at Leshangthim. Taking part in the protest, Yenkhokpam Thoibi said that the people of Manipur will not tolerate if the Naga Peace Accord disturbs peace and harmony of the state. She added that the government of India and NSC and IM must remember that we all are brothers and sisters.
Ningsing mathokta matamdagi chingmi tammi khundadana leiraklaba aikhoibu karigidamagta maikhoina nakal amagidamagta lepaga hu kamsinduna aikhoigi Manipur gi ngamkhai kaibase sukya yaroi haidana ngasi sachariba rally asida karigumba Manipur gi ngamkhai je kaibagi phibam laklabasu isamak thawai thajaduna Manipur imagidamakta kathokcharage haiba wafam.
Joint Committee on People's Welfare, Yaripok, an apex body of 12 local clubs, Yaripok organized a torch rally demanding disclosure of the Indo-Naga Agreement of October 31st. Slogans like "Bring Peace, Not Peace," "Naga Peace Talks Should Not Affect Manipur Integrity," "Disclose Final Agreement," "Long Live Manipur" were raised during the rally. Around 2,000 locals from Chandrakhong, Fanjangkhong, Ningel, Kakmayai, Leirongthel, Malom, Mayai Kaithel, Khoirom, Kekru, Bamun Laikai, Leimanai, Top, Poiro Khongzil, Bishnu Naha, Bamun Leirak and Sifai Leirak took part in the demonstration. An overnight earthquake in northwestern Iran today killed 5 people and injured 120. According to media reports, the 5.9 magnitude quake struck about 120 kilometers southeast of the city of Tabriz in East Azerbaijan province. In the early hours of the morning, the shallow quake was 8 kilometers deep and was followed by 5 aftershocks. Iran sits where 2 major tectonic plates meet and experiences frequent seismic activity. The country has suffered a number of major disasters in recent decades, including at the ancient city of Bam, which was decimated by a catastrophic earthquake in 2003 that killed at least 31,000 people. And now we have the sports news. Manchester United reached the Europa League knockout stages with 2 games to spare after goals by Mason Greenwood. Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford secured a 3-0 home win over Partizan Belgrade in group last evening. As per reports, the result left Manchester top of the group on 10 points from 4 games. Third placed Partizan have 4 points and Astana none. Chinky Yadav kept India's hopes of securing the second Olympic quota alive in the women's 25-meter pistol, clinging to 5th place in the first round qualification of the Asian Shooting Championship yesterday. Chinky shot an exceptional 292 and will be looking to make the final on today and take a shot at clinching one of the 4 available Tokyo berths. Rahi Sarnobat has already secured the other quota place for India in the events in earlier competitions. Apart from Chinky, Vivian Kapoor and Isha Singh won 2 gold each as India dominated the junior competitions, where they have accounted for 18 of the 23 medals won so far by the country. Now let's have a look at the newspaper headlines.
The Morning Bell. MLA questions government unwillingness to convene assembly session on Naga Government of India talks. UNC fictitious claim on insult to freedom fighters, says Kuki Inpi Manipur. Manipur to host first Northeast Women Drama Festival. Jewelry thief arrested, stolen items recovered. Saha assures Assam Chief Minister on effects of Naga talks. The People's Chronicle. Kukumi calls for road chalk stare, storming MLA's houses. Cabinet okays Medical College and appointments. Alert protest rallies under Kukumi continue. Time not right to hold on to chairs, says Lokesho. Imphal Free Press. NSC and IM seeks forgiveness for past mistakes as talks reach terminus. Peace talks concluded on positive note, says Rio. Nagas on the cusp of new era for peace and unity, says RN Ravi. The Sangai Expres. All set for final pact, says NSC and IM. NSC and IM cadres driven out of Myanmar. Cabinet approves setting up of 3 medical colleges. Kukumi launches non-cooperation movement.
Before we wrap up, the top headlines once again. NSC and IM appeals to all NPGs to be part of the solution. Protesters form massive human chain in Imphal East. And ahead of Ayodhya verdict, 4,000 paramilitary force rushed to UP. This is all for now. Keep watching Times of Manipur for more updates.